All right, we're going to demonstrate both of our live bait coolers. They've been in the industry for the original live bait cooler. My father and I developed together in 97, 98, and people really have grown to appreciate them, and they really hold a lot of crawlers and keeps them cold and dry for up to 12 hours in the warmest of weather out in the hot sun. Up here in Hawaii we'll have 100-degree days in July and August. Seems like every summer. And we just load up 8 to 10 dozen in this, and the whole basic concept behind it is you can put your ice cubes or refreezable ice packs around the bait chamber. Put your crawlers in here, or in our case we have a freezer up here, and we fill this up full of water. And when you fill it up full of water, don't overfill it. Fill it to about that level. Put your lid on and make sure you freeze it. Make sure you freeze the cooler with the lid on. Otherwise you won't get your lid on in the morning if you do fill out the outside ice chamber with that. You can use ice cubes, you can use the refreezable ice bricks that we sell in our catalog. And then when you're fishing out during the day, there's the locking portion of it. Make sure you do the locking portion here. Otherwise your lid will blow off going down the river. And then you access your bait during the day while you're fishing here, like that. Works great. We have close to 1 inch of closed cell foam that we spray in between to insulate the ice. That's full of foam in the manufacturing process. This ice will last up to 12 hours in the warmest of days. It just works absolutely fantastic. You will have a ring of maybe ice around here with cold water, and it still keeps your crawlers cool and dry. Take out your crawlers at the end of the day, put them in the fridge, put your cover back on, and if you're using the freezer like we are, you lock the lid down and put it back in the freezer, and then you're ready in the morning. It takes a little over 1 night to refreeze your ice. If it's completely all water, it'll take 2 nights to freeze it. If it's partially ice, if just overnight you'll freeze it. So that's the original live bait cooler that's been around for years. And this year we have a new product, and we love this because we will pack in the original cooler. We will pack our, if we're fishing 4 people in a boat, we'll put 8 to 10 dozen in, and then we'll take out of here and put in here for the person up in the front of the boat, or the 2 people up in the front of the boat. And we call it the Keep Kool Mini. And I've used it 3 days this year so far, and I absolutely love it. It works great. And what we did there is the same concept. Put our crawlers in, but what we did, little different, is that's our crawler container. So we have our crawlers for tomorrow in the little bait container. You got to snap lid shut, put it in the fridge for tomorrow. We have in here then, where it sits in, it friction fits in, and this is all water, sealable, refreezable water. You don't have to add water. It's all in surrounding the bait chamber. So you take this then, and you throw this in the freezer, and this will fit in your normal household freezer, or we have a freezer in the corner that we put it in. And you can either freeze it like this, or you can freeze it with the insulating injection molded foam that goes around that insulates the ice. Slick, no adding ice bricks, no adding ice cubes, refreezable, very efficient, very clean. Great way to handle your bait. Holds up to 4 dozen, probably could hold 6 without bedding. We put about 2 to 4 dozen in here for the person in the front of the boat. Or if you're just like today, there were only 2 of us in the boat, we put 4 dozen in here, and it lasts, and there's still ice in here. I can feel, we only fished about 4 hours today, and I can still feel ice in there. This will last probably up to 8 hours in a very hot day, but you still have cool water in there, and it'll still keep your crawlers warm for 12-hour fishing day. And the Keep Kool Mini, it's a great
Keeps
way.
your crawlers cold, not warm.
Did I say that incorrectly? Okay. To keep them cool, it's a great way for two purposes: cleanliness, ease of use, fast, simple to use. Works great for the person up in the front of the boat as an alternative, or if there's just 2 people in the boat for a day, or 3. You probably get by 3 people using the Keep Kool Mini.